Hello, Speed Gaming viewers, and welcome to another Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 5 2022 match. We have a Week 1 matchup. This is our co-op AD week with 2C Incredible representing Last Locationeers on the left side of your screen, and Scottish Brave 44 and Zen Arcane representing OK Game on the right. Those are backwards, I'm sorry. The team names are flipped. Whatever I said, flip it around. 2C Incredible or OK Game and Last Locationeers are Scottish Brave and Zen Arcane. I'm Adalor, and with me in the booth today is the Type 84. How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fine, and we are having a fantastic first week here of the tournament. There's been a lot of good races, and there's going to be a lot of good races, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Heck yeah. Co-op AD, I honestly think it's probably one of the best ways to start off. It's a fantastic week. I love the co-op aspect of League in particular. It's a lot of fun.
It's the one time when we can actually do co-op properly, so it's good to show it off, and it's fun to see how two people actually communicate and cooperate in this sort of scene. And there we go.
We are off. Bomb Pack in the house and Heart Piece in Sinks. You tend to see this right from the get-go. They're going to be showing off the most important aspect of co-op is splitting the labor as much as possible. You want your two teammates doing different things for as much of the game as they can.
Yeah, and thankfully they have chosen that the bottom go the same route and the top go the same route.
So we're gonna have we have our bottom players doing the uncle route, check the tier 1 tree pull, just hearts, nothing exciting. And the top two will go up into woods, maybe a little peek at lumberjack, see if anything important there. Ooh, bombs on bush crabs, that's handy. The 8 bombs, no less.
That was a cape on uncle.
And just a heart piece on lumberjack, nothing crazy there.
Zen Arcane thought for a second there to go do the front, but skipped it. So yeah, we're just getting started, and our runners are sort of following each other for now. We have two different paths.
Continuing to run the relatively same decisions here, yeah.
Which happens sometimes in these co-ops. You're doing the densest checks first. Let's see here. Closet has some arrows, a heart, and money.
We'll see what Blinds has. Starting with a couple heart pieces, a blue boomerang, and a red boomerang. Wow, right next to each other. And 10 arrows in the back.
Okay, so far, all pointless checks.
I don't hate a boomerang early. It's nice for not having to deal with some enemies. Especially when you don't really have a weapon. We got a little bit of divergence on our bottom two now. We've got Zen Arcane heading south while Krebel goes for some 50-50 bombs, and this kind of looks like may just be doing like a pincer maneuver on Kakariko.
Yeah.
There's a mirror and well, finally some good stuff, and a sword next to it, and an ice rod.
Okay, so she has a hand up. Okay, I do not agree with this from 2C, going down to farm money for the vendor. It is likely that you're coming back here.
I guess with them kind of doing a pincer maneuver on CAC, though, maybe it's they want to just be done with the whole area.
Yeah, they want to be done with everything. Yeah, fair.
And Krebel does find a fire rod in the back of taverns. Yeah, that is indeed both rods in Kakariko.
Yeah.
Arcane and Mini Moldorm Cave finds a whole lot of nothing there, too.
Well, nothing. So, of importance, we have the rods, we have a mirror, we have a sword, and a cape.
Well, sword and cape makes me think, when are we going to find a lamp and put Aghanim in logic?
Yeah, and I wonder if any runner is gonna go to the back of the cape without blood. Because in this mode, that is in logic. With a fire rod.
Yep, you can get all the way to the back with the fire rod. That is correct. Let's see if Zen spots anything interesting at Ice Rod Cave. It is another sword.
That's nice. That's really nice to have. Krelbo is actually beelining it back to the front of the cape.
I'm gonna take that sword and just go ahead and go through. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
And if the key's in the front somewhere, then we can get all the way through to the back to get those items.
Meanwhile, Zenarkane is gonna follow Scottish Braving to the village to get his 4 items. Doing some cleanup duty here. The newest stuff we're gonna see is here in the front of the escape. Money.
50 rupees to start, yeah. Thank you to everyone for being patient with us while we get the layout stuff figured out. Everything should be correct on screen now. The team names are in the right spot, and indeed, Last Locationeers did win their first game in the set, so they have their 3 points to OK Game 0 currently. Second chest and castle coming up here in just a moment on Krelbel's screen. We had our first bottle pre-filled with a green.
Yeah, because we are quickly running out of spots where we can actually go in logic. Scottish Brave is gonna do the front of escape as well.
Second Zen's gonna make the walk down towards the desert area and check Agina's cave.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a flute in the cell.
Yeah, that's probably our progression. Oh, Krelbo is actually gonna go check if the key is in Dark Cross. Or if there's an item there that you want.
Meanwhile, 2C, having received the news, is going to make a beeline straight for that flute.
Yeah, it's movement ability, and that was a sword on Desert Ledge.
That was indeed our third sword already on Desert Ledge. No books, we can't get into desert, but we can take a peek or stop off at Agina's cave and see what our last, I think it's our last Sphere 1 location, actually.
Yeah.
Looks like Krelbel is in Dark Cross now. Looking to line up for the chest.
He has his mirror out, so he is ready to bail.
He's getting bumped around by the ropes,
yeah,
I think.
The ropes are bumping into him all over here.
Looking for it. I think he's found the chest now. Just a bomb pack. All right, so the key and I think the map are both in the back.
Yeah, so there's only one item back there.
Not much value left. All right, so that tells us...
Food is probably what you want out of there.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit unfortunate that Zen Arcane is already heading to Eastern before knowing where that flute is.
So, yeah, so actually our progression has to be in Eastern then, because that flute is not currently in Logic, because the key is not accessible. So
yeah.
There's going to be something like a...
Oh no, Zen Arcane saves and quits.
Where's Zen going? Yeah.
He's gonna go get that flute.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's... yeah.
So that is a question to ask, if they kept that logic and checked that Eastern had to have progression.
Yeah, I kind of.
He was halfway. He was halfway to Easter.
Yeah, like flute's important, but like you're almost there. You may as well just continue and dive in. 2C's going for the Aga climb.
Wow. Without a Moonpo?
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, they're making a call like with the items they've got. You've got 2 swords and a cape.
Yeah.
Like,
it is all dungeons. So
it is.
they are gonna have to do this no matter what. So it's not a complete loss of time, which it is in normal dungeons. But it's very, very early to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to do Aga at some point, but it's pretty typical to, if you don't require Aga for Dark World Access or Lumberjack, you just do it at the very end, because you clear GT, and then you get dropped off at the pyramid, you mirror, and then do Aga Tower right there.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm not 100% sure about the Aga climb. I don't think it's Fire Rod logic. There's some rooms without torches.
Yep, there are all the smaller square rooms on these dark floors do not have torches, and it hard requires lamp for logical climbing Aga Tower. Yeah, but if you have a fire rod, you can make it work out pretty well.
Sick Kid gives us a shield today.
Okay, well, not terribly important. Yeah, we will see these runners, 2 of them, of course, attacking the mountain just to see what's up there. Or at least one of them. Let's see, another shield on top of Spec Rock looked like, and inside, is that a shovel?
You.
Well, we're gonna see what's on the shovel spot at least.
So we have technically found all 3 shields. Crobo found a shield. Crobo and Tusi found a shield, I think, in Gak. We found one on Sick Kid, and one was on top of Spec Rock.
Is that a hammer to Gina? Yeah, it was a hammer to Gina, actually. Zen found that earlier, and Scottish is now picking that up. Okay.
Oh, we missed that.
I mean, that's not Dark World access yet, but that's gonna be important.
No, but you can flute up to the mountain, mirror up to Hera, and get hammer access to the right side.
Yeah, that's East Mountain access.
Yeah. Which OK Gang does not yet have.
There's still something in Eastern that puts that flute into logic, but that's not going to stop them from going after the density that they have available.
Because you want that bow before you go to Eastern, so you can full clear it once you're there.
Yes. It's tough. It can be tough to do an early Eastern dip with it, especially without a bow, because you really don't want to double dip the dungeon if you can help it.
But here, Crobo is going into Hera, and he is gonna have to double dip up this mountain with that hammer later, which Lost Locationers are gonna get to avoid.
Small key in the cage in Hera. Their lobby chest has the boots. Well, that's a nice find. So yeah, Kerbal may have to be doing another mountain trip, but we're not going to complain about having boots right now. I mean, Scottish will be getting that soon enough here.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit surprised that both Lost Locationers are going up the mountain at the same time. We have pendants in Swamp and Ice, red crystals in
Hot and Mire.
Yeah.
The prizes aren't as important in AD, of course, but sometimes it can still be good to know where your pendants and your red crystals are, just in case.
What? Ped seeds on stream? Never.
We've had a few of those pop up in our first week of League here. The ped seeds have been a thing. We've had some agar. We had a number of just agar required for Dark World seeds too. So. All right, Scottish got her boots, and she's gonna go ahead and just head into the basement, grab the big key. Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to leave an item possibly in Hera. Not at this moment. Yeah, the problem for OK Game now is, what do you do now? It's Eastern, right?
Well, 2C is definitely interested in getting up to get his boots, and Krubble will of course clear Hera, and 2C will then get his boots and go do something else. You've got some boots checks unlocked. Yeah, at some point you got to get out of Eastern, see what the logic is there. Most likely Glove. Still hunting a Moon Pearl, hasn't shown up yet.
No. I believe that was a mail upgrade on the floating island, if I saw that right.
And there's a book in the big chest in Hera. That could take us into Desert Palace.
Yeah.
It also gives us the Ether tablet now.
Yeah, and that might lead OK Game back to the desert area, which they will need for that hammer.
Yeah.
Taking a depth. I hope that was intentional. I don't think that was intentional.
I hope not.
Yeah, I think that was at the bottom of Spiral Cave, and he got bodied.
Okay. With 4 screens on the screen, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna miss something inevitably. I didn't see where he died.
We're all gonna miss something because there's a lot going on at the same time.
Especially in this early game in co-op 80, there's just so much to pay attention to. A lot of figuring out what these 4 are doing.
Trolldom really doesn't want to play nice with Krubble.
Krubble does have a cape. He could just cape in there and go nuts. But yeah, Trolldom is on his last hit. There you go. Yeah, don't forget you have a cape on Moldorm. It's very useful. Or Burna, either way. Alright, it's gonna be
first crystals.
Simultaneous crystal grab from Scottish and Krubble. Zen is now working on Paradox Cave.
Yeah, we got 7 checks here that we have not seen yet. Bombs and rupees.
Surprised 2C is doing the big key. I guess he can grab the big key now. I'd be surprised if he climbs now. Or maybe I guess he just get the book and then okay.
Yeah, what was that on the text? Oh, that's Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Moon Pearl's in Paradox 5 there. We've got an armor upgrade on Ether Tablet for Scottish.
Oh, so that was that our second armor upgrade? I think I saw the other one on Floating Island.
Yeah, sounds like that would be both of them. Yeah, both of them up here on the mountain.
Yeah, which we're not getting that second one because
no, you got one. One's good enough. It's very accessible right outside of Hera when you get the book there.
Xenarcane is running back for his book.
Oh, 2C. Bought by the mini Moldorm.
So Krubble is doing flipper checks with some water walking. These are definitely out of logic. He cannot get into the fairy cave because he has no moonwell. So this is 61 for Zora. No money. So that was just water walking for the hobo.
And 2C has picked up his blue armor off of the Ether Tablet as well. Scottish will get into Paradox, get her pearl. And then, yeah, just missing a glove for Dark World access.
Yeah, I think that glove is in Eastern.
It's got to be like something has to put all of this in logic.
Yeah, and there's only one thing that puts the Baku escape into logic, and that is a glove. Here's some boots checks here from 2C.
All right, Kerbal's on his way to desert. We found spots the sword on the desert ledge. We're actually going to go in. This will be good because after desert clearing, we can do Agina's Cave, and you'll know the hammer's there finally.
Yeah. I really hope they don't forget it. Because that would be bad.
Yes. See, takes a check on Lumberjack, saying, nope, that's just a red rupee. Don't need that.
Considering he already did Dagger 1, might as well check it. So we are boots locked in desert.
Key is it? It's the big one, okay.
Yeah. There was just rupees on the shuffle. And Scottish Brave is following into desert. So this has to be a small key. So we know there's at least one item on the right side, maybe two.
But 2C is going to get to that Agina check first, actually. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Still avoiding Eastern, wanting to do it without a bow, or with a bow ideally, even though, I guess, even if they know the logic is there, they're still looking. I like it when if you know the logic's there, like you know it's gonna be a glove, like you gotta get there. But I guess there's a hook shot in desert, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I guess it's a question of whether you're intentionally ignoring the glove in Eastern with a hope that you can get a bow and single dip it, or whether you don't know about it because you haven't thought about the Hyrule Castle key logic. Yeah, with Hammer and Hookshot now, that gets them either way they like up over to the east of the mountains. They can go get their pearl now.
Yeah, whatever the preferred way is. Zenarkane is gonna do fake flippers here because he has Dora money and he has Moonpearl.
Rumpel's got his third sword, is going to go grab his hammer. Swapping places with the 2C, now doing the inside of desert.
Yeah, Zenarkane getting the knowledge that he has to get to desert soon.
Scottish is right there too. She's got her hook shot now and is going to head left. Rumpel's got his hammer.
Bottle with a fairy in it and a hot piece. Not much, but an okay safety to have. When you have the mirror, you like having one of those fairies in a bottle.
Yeah, it's not bad. Scottish has her third sword. 2C's got his hook shot. Zen's going to give us a look at what's on Zora. And Scottish is headed into Eastern. Oh, just $50 on Zora. Okay.
10% rebate. And Scottish Brave is making her way over towards the eastern area now. I'm wondering... Oh, Lost Locationeers did not get to check... No, we're doing Area 1. Never mind.
Zen's decided to go for it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can. I mean, you've got to do it at some point. Still out of logic. I mean, you've got... I guess... That makes me still wonder about whether they're paying attention to the logic of the flute, because like there's got to be a glove in Eastern.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they did.
Yeah, Mike, their teammate in chat is saying they must think it's lamp and EP. I mean, there's the glove.
There's the glove, and realizing, oh no. Okay, so Krelbo has the Moon Pearl. He has a hammer. Now they just need that glove.
Yep.
2C doesn't, because he has Darkbolt access anyway.
Yeah, 2C can just go up here and use the portal. So 2C gets to start off in the Dark World here with Pearl and head over to the pod area. I mean, you can do pod Eastern. I mean, if there's a bow in pod, you kind of actually like luck out on this route. It kind of worked out.
Yeah.
We're gonna head south for Hype Cave here. Pretty reasonable. Also, reasonable option. Sorry.
Hype Cave is Hype Cave. We have an item in the big key chest in Eastern, which is not in logic, but we're gonna go grab it anyway.
That's not gonna stop her. All right, Hype Cave. We got bombs, 20 rupees, and 5 rupees. Well, typical Hype Cave. I don't know what we expect of Hype Cave anymore. We think something's gonna be here.
So, if you're Zen Arcane at this moment, you are getting Darkbolt access through Aga 1. Do you rush that glove? Or do you try to find your bow first?
I like the idea of just going to pod, especially if you know that there is a glove there. If you've actually been paying attention to logic, I like the idea of going for pod Eastern. Like you just go for pod, see if you find a bow there. Maybe you get lucky. I don't know. If not, you're still hunting for one. But yeah. I don't hate it.
The problem here I see for OK Game is that they are both skipping doing Eastern for that club and just doing Aga 1 for Darkbolt access. There may be something to that. They think that this is an Aga seed.
Even Krebel's starting his climb now.
Yeah. Because otherwise, Krebel will just go for Eastern at this point.
So we're going to have a talk with them at the end about the Hyrule Castle key logic.
Yeah, definitely. That is Eastern on Stumpy.
First medallion. We'll need probably 2 of those, maybe just 1. We'll see what those end up being later once we have access to check them.
We definitely need 1.
K45 is a bomb pack, not exciting. UC will go ahead and continue on to dig game.
Our runners are now following each other a little bit here, doing checks what the other have done. The major difference is that OK Game is both our runners are doing Aga 1 or have done Aga 1, whereas Locationeers have done Eastern.
Yeah, Scottish has her glove from Eastern. That's the big difference here. She doesn't have to do Aga 1 until the very end.
Many forget that the overworld changes a lot in the light world when you defeat Aga 1, which does make it a little bit trickier to navigate, which is why you really want to leave that for last to avoid that trap.
Yeah, lots of enemy changes happen, including the game scatters a bunch of red spear guards around everywhere, and they are terrible to deal with.
Yeah. Zen Arcane is immediately heading over to Odd.
Yep, I like this.
Yeah, very good.
Especially since he knows there's a glove in Eastern now. Scottish has found that, like, you can just do the pod Eastern mirror combo.
Yeah, and I think Scottish is making her way over to Thieves Town and Skullwoods area.
Yep, going for village. They're doing really good now. Having that glove lets them go ahead and just resume splitting up their routing really well.
And both 2C and Zen Arcane are gonna head into Eastern first, which might bump 2C out a little bit that they actually find that glove.
Yeah. Right, Scottish
And
is into...
Zerakin is just gonna save and quit after finding the glove. He doesn't have to continue.
There's a lamp and chess game for Scottish.
Yep. Nice to have.
We don't hate it, no. It's a very easy location to pick up.
Okay, this I'm not so sure about why Zerakin is continuing here. There was just a big key moving forward here. And you might as well pick that up later on.
Just bail out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cane of Burna and C-shaped house. It's just continuing to find interesting things in the village. Yeah, I don't know why you go for the big key now. Like you have to take that route anyway later. It's weird.
Yeah.
It could be just a miscommunication or something. Yeah, there's a lot going on in co-op.
Oh yeah. However, we are gonna get Thieves Town and Pod from Locationeers.
Big key in the second chest of thieves. First check in pod is a small key. We are not bow locked.
Now,
not immediately, at least.
Here is a small issue for OK Game. Crowbar wants to go over to Pod Eastern area right now because he wants that glove, but he can't because his co-op partner is already there. So you want to spread out your checks as much as possible, which means Crowbar is going to have to do a lot of the overworld in the dark world without that glove.
Yeah, Crowbar's going to do a little bit of a North Dark World checks here, picking up King's Tomb and Graveledge.
Yeah.
And then he can head for West Dark World as well, and let 2C handle the rest in the east. Just 10 arrows in Graveledge. And it looks like we're going to see a Mimic Clip from Xenarcane. Ooh, that's extremely good unbuffered Mimic Clip. Very well done.
Very, very fast.
Wish mine looked that. I want my unbuffered Mimic Clips to look that good. Jeez. Alright, what's on right side here? We got a compass and probably one key. Yep, one key, alright. So there could still be a bow in the back. That's a logical possibility. Trouble's done over here. We're going to continue heading west into village. Scottish is in the thieves' attic. Be careful with these bugs. She's only got 4 hearts.
Some potion glitching here from 2C side.
Yeah, the easier way to get through that mimic room without a bow. Key in Rupee basement and the big key on the left.
I believe that means it's a key in Harmless Hellway.
In Hellway, yep.
At this point, you might as well just open this door and go through. Oh, sorry, you can bump jump. I'm not sure if this is faster. This might be down to comfort.
Yeah, I know some runners they are more used to doing the dark maze in reverse than forward, and they will prefer the bomb jump because of that. Scottish picks up a heart in the thieves' big chest. Kind of nice right now. Like they don't have a lot of health. Like you see, every runner has. Oh, Zen just got his 6th heart, and so did Crumble.
Yeah, that was a sack heart as well.
Oh, we missed flippers in the brewery. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
A tracker spotted that. I didn't notice that it was on Scottish's tracker.
Yeah. We have a lot to keep our eyes on here, Chad, so we are going to miss a few things.
All right, Scottish into the blind fight. First 3 hits on script. 4 and 5 and 6, looking good. 7, 8, and 9. Textbook blind fight. Yeah, we have so with those flippers, we kind of have full clear swamp access.
Yeah.
So we're seeing Swamp House Glove coming up. Yeah, I'm waiting for the vanilla big key glove.
Yeah,
Swamp, and
Xenarcane.
then a big chest glove. Let's go.
Yeah, Xenarcane was heading towards Swamp there, but then, oh, I don't have my peppers yet.
I think now you're setting up a. Yeah, you got to go get your flip. No, you can't really set a portal there though, because you got to go to the Dark World to get your flippers are in brewery. What are you doing, Zen?
Yeah, Scottish Brave is heading straight back up to the Skullwoods. Fully
Oh, they
clear
haven't
for dungeon.
They haven't checked Bombo's tablet yet. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We do indeed have a fire rod from earlier, so we can just do a full clear of Skullwoods. Easy. Key in the middle.
Xenarcane is gonna get his hookshot and probably finish Desert. Which I'm curious why none of the other runners finished Desert when they were here.
Yeah, I guess you could just. You're just planning on doing that later. I mean, you definitely could just. Oh, right, no glove. Right. That's a chat calling us out there.
They did not have. Yeah, they did not have glove going here.
Order of operations. Good call.
Yeah. I was just thinking, did what? Yeah, Scottish Brave did that last. So yeah, we didn't have the glove. I always forget about the glove requirement for Battle Desert because
it's one of those things you just don't think about. Yeah.
No.
It's only weird when you don't have a glove and you're like, wait a second.
Same for Spike Cave.
Same for the Thieves Town basement. You don't think about not having a glove for it. What if the other glove's in the back of Escape? I mean, yeah, that's a spot for it. That single item back there that nobody's gone for yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you for not going for that single item there. It's a save and quit from saying it takes a number of seconds. The density is pretty low, but you know, there's potential.
Item on Mockula, but only 10 arrows.
Their key in the bridge chest and skull.
Yeah, we have one item in the front of Skullwoods done.
Yeah. We've seen keys and just garbage on Moth. Zen, of course, now can actually do the back of Desert, so we're going to see him take down the Lambos. This will be a pretty quick fight with Fire Rod.
Sure, there is an item on ammo as well.
Yeah, because we saw the hook shot in... I believe that's the only item we've seen in Desert.
Yeah. Oh, chat, get pet hype. Can get a pet check.
Pet read. What's going to be here? Is it anything cool today? Nope, just a bomb pack. It's dead. Sorry, chat.
Sorry.
Single error was on Landmo. Alright. You know what? With our pendants being like desert, swamp, ice, like there was actually a decent bit of potential there for pedestal having a thing, but no, it's dead.
Xenarcane is gonna go back in for his hookshot.
Yep. 2C also doing the ped read right behind Scottish and said, nope, nothing there.
So that is one thing that has annoyed me since I started playing this game, that the pedestal entrance is not lined up with the center of the pedestal.
Not perfectly, no. You gotta scoot over just a little bit to dash out.
Yeah, yeah.
Big key in pot prison. Then has his hook shot now.
Yeah, and Krelbo is beelining it for Swamp here.
Scottish finds the
so I
other.
thought.
I thought they checked Bombo's tablet already.
I thought they did too.
I'm pretty sure they did. I think 2C did it. I know both sides have checked it now, so maybe they just missed that communication. It's possible to miss communicate or just forget to tell your teammate that you checked something. There's a quake on Bumper Ledge, and we do have a cape for that. So. We have a cape for that? Yeah, we have a cape for that.
Yeah.
Just that Scottish. She has it.
Yeah.
She have the cape? Okay, she's got it. All right.
In terms of items, we need mitts. We need one possible medallion. We need a bow, and we need a cape to finish. Auto seed.
Then Arcane's gonna get in the village now, get some nice things like his lamp and flippers and Burna if he wants it. 2C just got his lamp as well. These two are gonna be pretty synced up in village for a bit.
Yeah, this looks like Scottish Brave is gonna go for Swamp as well.
Yeah, pretty natural play here, honestly. It's got 6 items in it. So we're going to be paying attention primarily to Krelble right now to see for new information.
Yeah.
Two C is running from Pyramid. Maybe a run to Catfish here.
Yeah, run to Catfish and then do the flipper checks there because the OK Game has not done those yet. Which makes perfect logical and routing sense here to do. They've already checked the hobo, so these are the last 4 checks over here.
Yep, while Zen Arcane is doing the just go ahead and running through Thieves while Scottish is kind of plowing ahead, finding new stuff. Not a lot else Zen can really do in terms of finding new information, so I guess we'll just go if you don't have any new information to get, just go clear a dungeon because you got to do all of them.
Yep. Eastern is one of those dungeons that it doesn't go much faster when you know where things are.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
And there is something to be said about following your partner into same dungeon if you know that there has to be progression in there.
And also, if it's a dungeon like Swamp where you can kind of split up, like you can have one person go left and then the other one just skips it and just goes for the back.
Yeah. It's a call to make at the moment, and they chose to clear out Thieves Town anyway, which Sanakin has to do.
Setting up to dive on the left side. There's some more ways you're gonna do it with a bomb, but it's pretty easy. Just get yourself in the right position.
Oh, Juicy is gonna give us the back of escape.
All right, is there one sneaky glove hiding back here? That's the map. That's the key, and that's a red potion. Nope, no sneaky glove.
Not worth the time investment for a bot.
You're not going to say no to a free red potion, but yeah, really not worth the time. I think Scottish is going for a left side swamp skip, actually. She's going straight to the back.
Yeah.
There's the big key in flooded room. Next to it is the half magic. Love to see it. All right, left side swamp. Do you have it? It's a big 20. Nope. One more chance. Nope, just a heart. All right, left side swamp skip is justified.
In this type of seed, you're not gonna skip it because you still need quite a few items to finish the seed out.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Scottish is going right for the skip. You don't as often see that in in co-op because it's, you gotta be a little more thorough. You're looking for more items in co-op AD.
Yeah. Now, I believe Scottish will go back in because she did get the big key.
Yeah. I can't imagine she wouldn't unless they're really committed to the skip of it. All right, phase 2 Argus. 1, 2, 4. That'll do it. Hang on oh, there's our glove. It's on the boss itself.
Yeah, that's a progression.
Picking up his Quake medallion off Bumper Ledge. 2C's now going into the back of desert to clean this up.
And Scottish Brave is not going back in. She is completely ditching 3 items.
I mean, Crubble just spotted the map in the big chest, so like, yeah, you can, like, that's gonna work out actually. Saves a bit of time. Assuming Zen doesn't get in a spot where like, oh, I've got to go look in left side swamp because we're still missing something later. Like at this point, like it's either like Bombus Medallion or Samaria or a bow. I guess you could still be missing that, but. Zen doing a little bit of north cleanup here, checking out the King's Tomb and Grave Ledge checks. Scottish doing a little swimming. Trouble on its way to the back.
Here we go. I think I'm back now. I had an internet hiccup.
Sounds like you're back, yeah?
Yeah, good.
2C, this might be a green pendant turn in.
Yep, looks like it.
Anything cool here? There's a bow on green pendant. Okay.
So you had to go into Eastern to get your glove, to go to Desert to get your green pendant, to go back to the Eastern area for your bow.
Yeah, that's just rude.
That is extremely rude.
We've confirmed the double dip is no hard required.
Yeah, I mean, there could be a bow elsewhere. There could be a bow in ice, but most likely there is a required double dip.
Yeah, I guess ice is possible. Yeah, but it's seeming pretty. I mean, logically, it's definitely required.
Yeah.
But yeah, for all we know, the other bow's probably just in GT somewhere as it likes to be. But yeah, we'll see.
Xenarcane is not gonna go for that. You can turn in. So this is a little bit unfortunate for Lost Locationeers because Xenarcane is the one sitting on the green pendant, but he has no reason to go back to the eastern area.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard turn in to make when you're not going back there to finish one or both of those dungeons. Speaking of Ice Palace, Scottish is making her way in. No Samaria, so we got to go through the normal route. And 2C's decided, I'm going to take this bow and immediately go clear Eastern Pod. Pretty reasonable. You want to have those dungeon prizes.
Yeah, and you can do it in one go, and that's as efficient as you can be.
I do not remember if Helmasaur has an item, so we will be we'll find out when the big thing explodes.
Yeah, I don't remember that either, but I think Xenarcane is gonna do left side swamp. Scottish did leave it. Knows that there are 2 items left there.
Yeah.
Zen won't have to do the big chest because he will know by process of elimination it's just a map.
Scottish gets her Ice Palace bomb jump on the second attempt. We don't have Samaria, so this could be the clear of Ice Palace could be out of logic, but doesn't really concern us considering we know Pet is dead. Now getting into the Helmasaur fight. 17 hammer hits to the face. Break that mask. And 4 tempered slashes. That'll do. Taking the Ice Palace big chest, that's a bomb pack. Alright, Helma, you holding something cool? Bombus medallion. That's our coin collection. All right, so we are not concerned about medallion entries anywhere.
No, and since we have myths, we have flute, we have not a Cane of Samaria, we can't really clear any of our pendant lock dungeons yet. But when has Cane of Samaria ever been in its vanilla dungeon?
Now that never happens.
No! Of course not. Yeah, the tracker probably ate some inputs there because I think... Was it Treble who did Swamp?
Yes, Krebel's done with Swamp.
Yeah, so he has to get stuff. Tracker eats inputs. It's its favorite snack.
It is. But shout outs to our trackers today for doing their best to keep things accurate on screen. Zeta and Z-Sin. I probably pronounced both of those wrong. I do my best. But yeah, shout outs to both of them. Keeping things as accurate as possible when each having to keep track of two runners in this 2v2 mayhem.
Picking up his bow and is probably just gonna follow 2C into Pod and Eastern. Two clearable dungeons very quickly while you're here.
He's on right side Ice Palace now, finds a compass. We'll check the big key chest. Get a cane here just to be rude, that'd be funny. I'd laugh. Oh, that's the other bow. All right.
So it is. So Xenarcane is going to get his bow, but he's going to get it from Ice Palace.
Yep.
Then he is going to run over to the eastern area and start laughing.
He'll go to 5, run through to set up for Pod Eastern combo, check Green Pound on the way, get a second bow, and be like,
Yeah.
But that is very convenient for them. Yeah.
Yeah, they were able to get the other bow here. I don't see Xenarcane not going for ice after this.
Yeah. Rebel has his bow now and is working on the Pod Eastern combo as well.
2C, having done his combo there, is gonna go down and clear Swamp.
And he knows because of Krubble's work that he can just go straight to the back.
He puffs here to kill for Scottish Brave. Very nicely done with half magic for a heart container.
Nice vanilla boss heart. We'll take those. The health is still surprisingly low. I mean, we've seen both armors. They all have one, but
yeah,
not a lot of heart.
Where's Xenarcane going?
Grabbing his Ether medallion.
Yeah, he never picked up his Ether medallion. That's it.
Getting his coin collection started, actually.
Okay,
Scottish is gonna.
Yeah, both Lost Locationeers is not doing the eastern area. That's surprising.
Yeah. Scottish does spot that Bombus medallion is required for mire access, and there's our powder and mire shed. Nice to see it.
Guess we're doing myths checks first. Lost Locationeers.
Get a peek at Checkerboard Cave. Just a heart piece. And Zena's on his way up to Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah, with the hook shot, there's a decent number of checks up here.
Yeah. So give us knowledge of which medallions you need to pick up for Turtle Rock. which is Ether. That's the one he's got.
We can't enter though, because no cane.
Oh,
But
missing that cane still.
we still have a couple, 6 checks to do up here, at least. There's 7 with Spike Cave.
Which we know is logically accessible because of the Cane of Burna being in... well, we have a cape too, right? We have Burna and cape. Alright, Hookshot Cave. There's the 10 bomb. And 100 rupees up top. Third check's another heart. We'll take it. And last chest is a heart piece. Alright, well, nothing exciting there. 2 more in Super Bunny. Scottish is going to go make her way into Pod to finish that off. She pretty much has to now. Like, you can tell she wants to go check out, like, Meyer, but then spawning the Bombus there, like, nope, gotta go kill Helma first.
Yeah. Not that they know Helma has Bombos, but...
Oh, right, no, Zeno hasn't killed Helma either. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
So Scottish is doing all of Pod, but has the bow, so she can clear it.
Yeah. 2C's done with Argus now. Got his glove, or second glove mitts, and is going to head into the Meyer area. Oh, let's do an eastern cleanup. We're going to see Spike Cave from Zen, having found nothing else on Dark Death Mountain. Just 10 arrows in Spike Cave. Alright, still hunting for that cane.
Yeah, and we are starting to run out of locations where that king could be.
Yeah.
I mean, Meyer is probably...
Meyer's available.
Checks.
Yeah.
Where else could we possibly go? Powder, we did get. Smith Chain is a couple of checks.
Let's see. It wouldn't be in Pyramid Fairy because Meyer's a red crystal. We've seen everything on Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, is Smith Chain or Meyer, it's looking like. That's about it, I think, as far as what we have left. Zen's got his powder now.
You see, it's going to go into ice. This almost looks like Zen Arcane is going to do Smith Chain. Or...
No, or he could be just going to do Skull and...
Yeah.
Yes, his Skullwood's yet still to do.
Yeah, he has Skullwoods. Never mind. No, he's going south.
This is a Smith Chain then, okay.
Yeah. Which is good, because if they can find the cane early, that is the for them. Because that is after Scottish finds Bombos. That would be their go mode.
Yeah.
And since Arcane also has the powder, that is one extra incentive to get over to this area.
Is it in Hammer Pegs? Nope, that's a red potion. It's like, no, I'm good. Trying to save those seconds. Get going fast. I might pick that one up though. That's a pretty free red potion. That's
yeah, that is enough for a free red potion to go get.
Dropping off the Smith. We'll go back in and see what they're making today. Are they making canes? Nope, red rupee. Printing money.
Yeah.
So 2C will get his second bow out of Ice Palace, but Krelbel probably doesn't get that because I don't think it's not really gonna be worth the time to go up to the right side of Ice Palace. Unless you're doing it, actually if you're doing ice later with Samaria, then that'll be a nice free bow to get.
I really like how Locationeers have sorted everything out. between them to get checks done, because they are in Cane Go mode right now. Now, to be fair, that is the idea for OK Game as well. But OK Game has a lot more still to do in terms of dungeons, in terms of checks. So yeah, it's a race for that cane, and if it's not in Purple Chest, it kind of has to be in Mire.
Oh, no, there it is in Purple
Chest. Go mode for Lost Locationeers.
Purple Chest strikes once again. Then Arcane is headed straight into Ice Palace. Now you do ice because it's nice and fast, and you get your free bow along the way.
Yeah, and I don't think Lost Locationeers are gonna get silvers.
No,
there's no reason to go turn in that green pennant.
Nope. Now you're just dungeon rushing. This will not be silvers permanent, but I mean with 3 swords, you're fine without silvers.
Yeah, you're fine. And with that cane, you can do Ice Palace a lot faster.
Zen's going to be busy for a while, though. Like, look at Zen's number of dungeon clears compared to anyone else. He has a lot of catch up to do in dungeon prizes. But I mean,
he does. But
being in a go mode state now, he can get caught up.
He can get caught up very quickly, and that is he has been doing the legwork in the overworld for Lost Locationeers, which is how they got to that cane so fast.
Yeah,
because OK Game still has a lot to clear. They still have all of Dark Death Mountain. They have, let's see, I think that's the main advantage that they haven't gone to yet. And yeah, Crubble is gonna go to Dark Death Mountain first, which delays their cane even more because Dark Death Mountain was a bust, complete bust.
2C's got his second boat of ice, still working on getting down to the bottom of the dungeon to clear it out. Scottish knows where she has to go to finish up here. She headed right for that Samaria.
Yep.
You have to drop off the smith to make the purple chest appear, but you do not have to get the smith item, so you can just drop them off and then get back in the dark world to actually grab purple. Nice smooth cold stare fight from 2C. Then Arcane's also dropping in. Didn't quite get the dash pokes really lock in the corners. They're getting out and moving around. You gotta be a little bit careful here. 3 hearts blue is still one-shot territory on cold stare, but handles it no problem.
Yeah, meanwhile, Crubble is clearing out the Dark Death Mountain for nothing. We do also have to remember that Scottish Brave has not done Aga 1. Neither has Crowell. No, Crowell did Aga 1, right?
Yeah. Both sides of OK Game they were convinced at that point that it was a Naga seed, so they both did that.
Yeah. So Scottish Brave still has to do that once she finishes Aga 1.
Don't forget Aga 1 at the end. Nobody ever forgets Aga 1 at the end, just don't. Trouble getting his bad news. There's just a 10-pack of arrows in Spike Cave. He is done with the mountain. Gotta find something else to do. 2C is back in village. Looks like he may be heading for Smith Chain now. Could also just be doing he might do Thieves Town into Smith Chain, unless the correct player does do Thieves Town later because there's nothing there. Do Smith Chain now. But we'll see. Oh, is Crubble maybe pondering this is a caneless mire? No, he's just going into mire shed here. Okay.
Yeah, there was powder in here. He probably wants that.
I hope he doesn't dip. I mean, even if he does dip caneless mire, like he's gonna get his knowledge from 2C shortly. It won't be too bad. And like you have to do a certain amount of work in mire anyway to find the big key. So yeah, he's going in.
Yeah.
This isn't too bad.
No. If you find the big key, you can mirror out, go get the cane, then go back in.
Yeah.
It's a little bit extra work, but not too much.
There's a heart in the spike chest.
Yeah, I believe Zen Arcane is, once he finishes Helma here, he's on the same number of dungeons done as Lucy. Scottish Brave and Crubble are on the same number as well, and both in Mire. Now, Scottish can just run through Mire. Crubble has to leave.
Yeah.
But Scottish Brave does not have Agawanda. So this is still very, very even. As we're about to get Go mode for OK Game at the same time as Arcane gets his bundle. Which evens things out.
There's 2C getting the news that Samaria is in purple chest, so Crubble will continue in mire, find the big key, and then he'll have to bail out and go get his cane to come back.
And it is the worst location for the big key.
And the map chest, of course it is. Tends to be the 5th or 6th location in mire, depending on whether you go for the cutscene skip.
Yeah, both teams now in Go mode, and this would be a good time to please go follow all of our runners, because they are putting on a fantastic show for us here tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at what they're... I mean, with 2C going in, I guess... I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I feel like you... it's fine. It seems weird having them both in mire right now while Crubble is still, like, hunting the big key and 2C on his way in. I don't know, it's weird. It's probably fine.
Yeah, I mean... Crubble finds the big key, and 2C can just rush for it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Scottish Brave is finishing up the boss, while Zen Arcane is clearing out his eastern area.
2C will have a slightly faster victorious fight with the silver arrows. Scottish has got her crystal from Betty now. Just a couple more dungeons to do, and then we'll be getting into GT.
Zen Arcane still has Skullwoods to clear now. Skullwoods clear is quick, but it's the overworld maze that is the time difference.
Chat pointing out that Crubble could get the cane and rush IP for the silvers before doing mire. Yeah, it's a pretty reasonable play. You know, there's a second bow basically free on the way through Ice Palace. Right. And that speeds up your victorious fight significantly. Crubble's got his purple chest now. He'll flute down to 7 and turn that in real fast. We've got Zen Arcane now getting into mire while Scottish finishes up desert. And then she'll be on her way up to TR in a bit. be our first look at TR in complete go mode. Ooh, do be careful.
Yeah, I think all of our runners are gonna do Turtle Rock last.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll have a good idea of how close these runners are when they start to go up there.
Yeah. Just nothing we need in TR today. The dungeon's just not even necessary outside of its dungeon prize, so. You don't hate it though. With Kane being your go mode item, you just don't have to worry about TR.
Yep.
Especially with Ice Rod being in Sphere 1, just like, there's no worry. You have to ever make a decision of, do I go to Turtle Rock without the Ice Rod, which is one of the worst decisions you ever have to make in this rando.
Well, there is the decision to climb the mountain to find a mirror on Ether.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
All right, Scottish is on her way up the mountain and over to the east side.
So at 110, Scottish Brave is doing her climb up towards the rock.
Yeah, definitely in the lead out of all four of these runners. I mean,
yeah.
She has yet to do AGA 1, but like that's not a super long amount of time.
It's a little bit of time, but not too long.
Yeah, the differences on which dungeons have been cleared, it makes it a bit hard to gauge.
Yeah. Now, let's see. 2C has done Hera because he has the book.
Yeah, they both cleared Hera.
Yeah. So
wait, did 2C clear? I'm pretty sure he cleared Hera.
Yeah, because he has the book.
Yeah, he's got the book. I don't know why you wouldn't take
care
of Moldon while you're up there.
Why would you not take care of Moldon when you're already up at Big Chest?
Yeah. Unless he died at the top of Hera, like Chad is saying. Okay. Okay, so Scottish is our first in the TR. She gets to do all the work of finding where the keys are, because TR, I mean, even in go mode state, you get to do most of the dungeon. So we're gonna find those keys.
Now Crowell still has ice to do. 2C after this is gonna head up the mountain. Xenarcane is gonna have to do Skullwoods and then head up the mountain. I think Skullwoods is slightly faster than Ice Palace. Even with the tricks. Because this is very even between Xenarcane and Krelbo right now.
I'm kind of surprised Krelbo didn't go for ice first, but yeah. He's done with Meyer, so heading into Ice Palace now.
Right now it is down to pure execution because they are all in go mode. Yeah, Turtle Rock in execution mode. It's all down to muscle memory, each room.
Chain Jump Chest is a map. Actually missed whether Scottish found the big key up top yet. I was looking at other screens, so we'll see whether she goes for Lava Chest. Yep, because I see some people are asking about chat. So yeah, what's going on with the mode? Yeah, so our week one of our league is co-op AD. Yeah, they're 2v2 working together, communicating live in voice on Discord to get both players through the seed as fast as possible. They get to communicate over voice, and they're allowed to use a like a shared document, like a text document, like a Google Doc or something online to take notes on. And then the finish is determined. the winner is determined by which team has the better average time at the end.
Yeah. Now, Scottish Brave was walking up this mountain at 110. 2C is doing it at almost 14.
There's a mushroom in the big chest in TR. Okay. Scottish doing the loop around just to kind of safeguard against the 3% potential of the small key in the big chest, and then not one on laser bridge or across the roller. Yeah, sometimes that happens.
So we're getting almost simultaneous boss fights here for Krobel and Zen Arcane. So they are going to be very, very close running up the mountain. So it feels like at this point that it will come down to how fast can Scottish Brave do AGA 1.
Yeah, because that's the big difference here is that everyone else has AGA 1 done. And yes, Scottish is like a significant lead in getting to TR, but she does still have that tower looming. All right, where's this key on laser bridge? It's in chest number 1. We're good to go.
Yeah, this is maybe a 10-second difference between Zen Arcane and Krobel.
Yeah, they're practically synchronized getting up the mountain to go to TR.
Yeah. Weird they tempered sword. This might come down to having those silvers.
Well, yeah, I mean, OK Game having silvers could be a thing here.
Yeah. Also, GT routing.
Yeah, there's always potential for GT. So like, yeah, both 2C and Scottish are going to be leading the charge into GT. I don't know if 2C and Krubble will be doing. They might be close enough that they're routing GT key at the same time. But Scottish is definitely like clearing TR while Zen is just getting in. So she'll be doing all the work for last Locationeers in terms of finding the GTBK. Speaking of that, it's time.
Get your numbers in chat. 1 to 22. What's your normal guess?
I was going with number 18.
I go with 7.
In most routes tends to work out to be Bob's chest, which was my favorite location for it to be. Which is on her way over at the beginning of that tower and starting that hunt in just a moment.
Yeah, and for counting purposes, we will be going after Scottish Brave and her pick. Because she is the first one into.
Correct.
And no more guesses, please.
Betting is closed. All right, let's see how she routes it. Starting with Hope Room first.
Perfect sense.
Blue Rupee and a small key. Gonna head right with that.
Yep, small key usually indicates that you go right.
That's how I prefer to do it. Kind of take what I call the Hope option. Check Hope Room. If you get a key, go right. Otherwise, head left. A little bit of trouble getting harassed by the red Stalfos, but still gets through the door.
Krobel, what did you just... Oh, mirror from the crystal roller room. Never mind. I think so. Yeah, yes. Yeah, because... Sorry? No biggie yet. Because Zenarcane has extended his lead a little bit here.
Seven on the torch is a big 20.
Ooh.
No torch key today.
Yeah, because this was 10 seconds floating up to the mountain between Zen Arcane and
Yeah.
Crowbow.
Did Crumble have
This
a
is
quick
not
swap
10
accident
seconds.
or something?
I have no idea what happened to Crowbow, but he has lost quite a bit of time up here.
Oh, Scottish found a sword. That's nice.
Yeah, that's really nice for them.
Yeah. That helps a little bit with the bow difference.
Still no. It's a big key. Number 12 now. Brave. Nope.
Fire Snake will be number 13. Arcane Laser Bridge key number 1. There it is, on your way to the boss. Trouble's now getting into the dark room. 2C is into the GT cutscene. Oh, he has to finish Hera. Never mind.
He didn't do Hera. Okay.
Yeah, he died at the top of Hera, chat was saying, so he'll have to do it. He'll have to do a quick climb here and finish it off.
That's unfortunate.
So they're actually going to be a lot closer in GT than we thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
15, 15, 16, 17. Nope, continuing to Bob's chest.
Please don't be Tile Room. Please don't be Tile Room.
I think chat's saying Tile Room's a small key at this point. I have not been keeping track of where the small keys were exactly, but I'm willing to believe it.
Trolldom is gonna troll Storm again. No!
Oh no! Oh, 2C. Just get your cape out. We know you have it. I think 2C has the cape. Maybe the tracker's right. You didn't need that quick medallion after all. There you go.
Bob's chest, nothing.
Not in Bob's chest. We're continuing on to 19 through 21 behind Ice Armos.
Zen Arcane might enter GT before 2C. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Alright, last 3 checks here for this key. 19's the map, 20 is the big money, 21 is our winner.
Yeah, so Zen Arcane can now beeline it for it.
Crowbow
cannot beeline for it. Crowbow will be doing checks that 2C doesn't do.
Then we'll have to pick up a little bit of small key action here, but you can actually, yeah.
Oh, Zen Arcane is doing the right side.
Yeah, you can go full right here because you can get your one key from the pot, and then yeah, this works out.
Okay. I'm not that used to NMG strats in GT, so I assume this is the faster way.
I think NMG still goes left because of where the keys are in vanilla.
Yeah. But I think that if you're just going to Ice Armos, this route is faster.
Yeah. And Zen also gets his sword on the way.
It's nice.
It is nice. Not going to complain.
Nope. Now, 2C is going to do the right side here, whereas I assume Crowbow is just going to go left. No. Okay. Scottish Brave is heading up the gauntlet.
Crowbow's going to grab his key from Hoberman and go left. So yeah, they can just split GT here, actually. Yeah, this is interesting because again, Scottish has she's got this lead climbing the tower, but she does still have to clear Agate Tower after all this. So this is it's still a bit hard to gauge.
But 2C mirrors does not go straight for
Oh,
isols.
he's not going hard right. Okay, I think you do it at this. I think you go for it when you're splitting sides like this. Why not? I guess you're banking on left side, like
Yeah, you're really
gambling.
banking on left side here, and it is unfortunately not gonna pay out for them today.
Effectively, any decision you make here at this point is kind of a gamble. Like you're guessing where it is and hoping you're right.
Yeah,
I like splitting, going hard right on this, because you're kind of hedging your bets there at that point, rather than really committing both players to left side.
yeah, and Xenarcane has his big key and his small key and is heading up.
Starting his climb.
Yeah, and he's starting his climb maybe a minute before OK Game does. So, is this looking bleaker and bleaker for OK Game? But they still have a very, very small chance. The Scottish Brave still has to do AGA 1. That will take time.
And OK Game is literally synchronized now in the teleport maze now.
Which, in co-op, is a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, this late it's not so huge, but yeah, you still, you ideally don't want to be together.
No.
AGA 1 takes roughly 45 minutes. What are you talking about?
Very nice move on to the fight there. Scottish Brave. Not gonna do any check for silvers in validation chest.
Not checking anything. She's going.
Yeah. So yeah, roughly a minute Xenarcane has on both OK Gamers. So please remember, chat, that the finishing time is the average of both runners. Now, the average of OK Game is probably going to be very, very similar to both of their finishing times.
Yes, they are so close. They'll be seconds apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
The big difference here will be Zen and Scottish, how their times work out.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how much time Scottish Brave is going to take in that climb.
Yeah,
he has an advantage. He is ahead, but
I feel like
climb.
The last Locationeers might have it just barely, but it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, and OK Game still has those silvers.
Yeah,
it is a time skip at the end of the Ganon fight. You don't have to do the spins. It is maybe 40-50 seconds. Maybe.
Alright, Scottish is done with GT. She's now getting into the AGA 1 climb. Does have the equipment to make this as fast as possible.
Yeah, Gold Sword melts these guards.
Yeah, she has all the swords. She has boots to make it fast. Like it's I think they all have boots when they're. They all have boots when they're climbing. I think they did.
I think they did.
Yeah, as fast as it'll get. Also a lamp. Nobody else had lamp climbing this, so.
Yeah, the others
helps a little bit.
The others were using fireworks. Now, there is no question here that Xenarcane is most likely going to finish ahead of both OK Gamers. The question is, will Scottish Brave be that much behind OK Gamers to lose the average?
I do not remember how many blues for AGA 1. I don't think it was super long.
Oh no, Xenarcane drops on Model 2.
Not making it any easier to figure out who has the real lead.
Nope, because that makes 2C. 2C has done a fantastic job in the climb here.
Yeah, 2C has gained some time over Grubble.
Still, averages. Scottish Brave is reaching the second top floor of AGA1's tower. And we have a synchronized AGA 1 and AGA 2 fight on the last Locationeers.
Some good Aga 2 patterns, actually. Yeah, free triple there. Yeah, nice. Love to see it.
Did not get anything there.
Didn't get a good angle on that one, no. There you go. Okay, Zen's done with Aga 2. Gonna be dropping into the Ganon fight first. Scottish is toiling through her.
Yeah, so Aga 1 is synced. They will get the same number of blue balls. Scottish Brave wants as few as possible right now.
Yeah, still. All right, here we go. Zen Arcane first in the Ganon. Gold sword, but no silvers. One is free here. Just 6 hits in each phase of 1 and 2.
No blue balls for Scottish Brave. This is
still dealing with it.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was this many.
I still didn't count. I've been watching everything else, but yeah, it was longer than I thought it was.
Yeah. Zen Arcane is in phase 3, but it's the phase 4 where silvers will matter.
Yeah.
There is Aga 1 done for Scottish Brave.
Crubble's done with his Aga 2, just waiting to get dropped off at the pyramid. 2C's the second to start the Ganon fight. Scottish just a couple seconds behind him.
This is extremely close.
Scottish also with gold sword, no silvers. 2C has the easiest Ganon fight here. Gold sword and silvers. Rebel never got his fourth sword because he didn't go right side GT, so but still, tempered sword silvers. Still good. So Kane's into phase 4. Got his torch glitch, making good triples rhythm.
And that is
Ganon's exploding
for Zen Arcane. If you keep this in chat.
2C's in phase 4, got 1 silver already. There's 2 and 3. And 4. 2C is not just going to be a few seconds behind here.
Yeah, but
Scottish is in phase 4, working on her silverless.
Yeah, Crowell has silvers and is in phase 3.
This might be just barely in last Locationeers. I think Scottish is just barely far ahead enough into her silverless. It's be really tight.
Silvers here for Krellbow.
It's exploding. Oh man. Oh, maybe not.
That's exploding for.
This is so tight. Oh, we're gonna have to wait until the times come in and do the average and see who actually has it.
Got feeling it's Lost Locationers, but I cannot be sure.
Okay, let's take a look at the times now that everyone's across. All right, so we've got.
We have the averages here from our mod. Lost Locationers with 131.49.5. OK Game with 131.56. It is a 7.5 second average.
So close. What a race.
Absolutely insane. That is the closest co-op race I've ever seen. are going to get people in here for interviews. We are just waiting for them to pop in, but we are going to get at least a few people in here, if not all, to have a chat about this absolute monster of a race.
Yeah. See, they've been chatting in the race room, but yeah, we'll get them in here to talk with us about it. And everyone, and whew, wow. Just 7 seconds. Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm awestruck by that, honestly. I don't know what to say.
Just everything from Last Locationeers so clearly setting everything up that Xena King was doing the overworld, Scottish Brave was doing dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. And just there is so many little things that pulls this seed in different directions.
Yeah.
Silver's almost making up for OK Game. Just
almost. I mean, when it comes down to being this close, there are so many little things that could have swung in either direction at this point. Like one more mold arm fall would have been like the difference. It's just stuff like that. Ugh. But yeah, that's gonna take Last Locationeers up to 6 points. They'll have won their first 2 games, and to round out this here week 1 for the matchup between these two. And let's see, who are they facing next week? Let's take a look. Teams. Oh, what divisions? Next week, they'll go on to face the Noble Foxes, the team of Obscure Lifeform, Hayfield Bay, and Nobly, and that will be the Invrosia week. Looking forward to that.
We are still waiting for the runners to cop in.
We might be having website issues again.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know yesterday SG was having some issues with getting commentary invites out or interview invites out, so we might be having some of that again. It looks like.
Yeah,
we'll get them in here.
We'll get them in here. We'll get them in here. Hopefully very soon. And here we have them. GG's Last Locationers and GG OK Game.
GG's.
I said before the race started that you 4 have fun. Looking forward to a good show, and that certainly was a good show. You and your 7-second difference. Come on.
Oh, look, we finished, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, Zen, did we win? Did we win? He's like, I don't know. I was like, we need averages. We need averages. I don't know if we've won or not.
Gotta do the math.
Yep. I looked over and I saw some names finishing, but 2C and I were both silent. We completely clear comms, just trying to focus as much as possible. And so I saw names finishing, but I didn't know if it was Brave or Zen or 2C. And he didn't say anything. So I'm just like, all right, maybe that was 2C, maybe we're good. And then I finished and I saw, okay, we're Brave hasn't finished yet, and so I'm just like on the edge of my seat. Please take a couple more seconds, and then just under the line. I've never had an experience like that before. I've never been on the edge of my seat watching a race time room like that before. That was crazy. Yeah. That was great.
Oh no, you can tell at one point because I heard Zen put his controller down and I saw a name flash up at the corner of my eye, so I was like, okay, that's Zen. And then I saw another name, and honestly, if you watch my stream back, you see my head flip over, and I'm like, that's 2C finished, and I'm like, and then that's it. My Ganon fight goes to, it just goes to the bin. It's like, oh god, I'm panicking now. I'm starting to shake, or I'm like anxious, and it's like now I need to get finished. And I saw you finish. I can't repeat what I said when you finished, Krell. And Zen was like, it's fine, just go over the bridge, just go over the bridge. I'm like,
Yeah.
Don't yell at me.
Just really diving across home base for a baseball metaphor.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah, honest, that was...
So yeah,
my heart's still pounding.
That's about as exciting as it gets, having just this simultaneous Ganon fights, and there's the equipment difference that makes it just so close, and we're waiting to the end. We gotta wait for our average time. We don't know who won yet. We gotta wait. Gotta do the math.
yeah, because
Well,
one team had silvers.
oh, yeah, I saw as we were watching the last 10 minutes on the restream, we were realizing, oh, they must have done different bow routing, and we talked about it a little in the race timer, but it sounds like our routing was quite different in a lot of ways.
Yeah. So Lost Locationeers never turned in the green pendant, so that was the bow they didn't find.
Yeah, we got ours out of ice, and I was in there with a Samaria as well. So when Zen went in to get his, it was dead easy for him to pick up his bow, but I had to work for mine.
Yeah. Yeah, that bow was just literally free for an icebreaker path.
Yeah,
it was. Now, the logic for that bow, the one from Green Pendant, is ludicrous. It is gloves in Eastern, over to Landmo, then back to Eastern.
Yep. Which 2C had to do, but I managed to skip because of the way we ordered things, which was fortunate.
All right, let's talk about logic a little bit. Raise your hand if you realize that there was a glove in Eastern because of where the flute was in Castle.
2C?
So,
I mean, we totally all knew that. We were just testing comms to see if you knew that.
By the way the four of you played, I don't think anyone knew there was a glove in Eastern, right?
Flute in because flute was in boomerang chest.
It's in the cell, and the key is in the back.
Yeah.
Right in the back.
That flute was glove locked, and nobody jumped on Eastern to once it was very clear that there was a glove there.
Oh man!
I'm gonna say I did call a glove in Eastern, but not for that reason. Absolutely not.
For that.
No, I did not. That did not even cross my mind. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Was your subconscious telling you it was a glove in Eastern?
I had a feeling because I was like, no, I don't like that Desert's open, but we had planned for Zen to go and dip Eastern, and I don't remember what happened, but that just didn't happen. So I was like,
Flute, I think happened.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was like, right, okay, I'll go Eastern. Are you comfortable doing Dark Aga? And he's like, yeah, I can do Dark Aga. I was like, you do that, I'm going Eastern. And then I got the glove. It's like, oh, of course it's in here. But no, it did not catch on to that logic at all.
Yeah, because the longest time we're just like, all right, well, something's got to put all this in logic, because he found there's so much going on with the flute giving you access to the mountain. You've got the mirroring cax, so you got your gloves or your boots and book in the Hera. Your pearls over on the East Death Mountain. It's just like, well, something puts all that in logic, and by now it's only a glove in the Eastern Palace. So yeah, we had it nailed down. It was just a matter of waiting for. It's like, I wonder if they'll figure it out.
We totally all knew. We just wanted to put on a show.
I believe it.
I'm glad. I sound so convincing. So there's no reason you shouldn't believe me.
Yeah, we did know. Like I kept count. I kept accurate count of items, so I knew that the small key and map were 2 out of the 3 chests in the back of Escape. But the next logical step forward from that of realizing that meant the flute was glove locked, that didn't occur to me. Oh man, that's pretty cool.
Same.
So I do want to ask Lost Locationers, you seem to have a very, very clear strategy that Zen Arcane was doing overworld checks where Project Brave was doing dungeon dives.
I'm
What's
not gonna
that?
lie, we planned that on the fly.
Okay.
That was, yeah. We changed so much. So like, I was gonna go and do thieves, and Zen was gonna do skull. Again, like he got sidetracked with something else. So I was like, okay, well I'll go and do skull, and then he needed to go to desert still. So I was like, okay, I'll do swamp, and then I got mitts. I was like, I'm gonna go ice. Go and get your mitts, and then like you go and do everything else. Go and check it. I checked Meyer, noticed yet again that we needed bombos for Meyer, same as last time. So I was like, okay, we need bombos, and then it was like, right, you clear overworld, I'm gonna hit up this dungeon and see what we get. So it was kind of, yeah, it kind of worked out like that.
Yeah, because
But
we
it wasn't
knew at
intentional.
that point from OK Game that where the Bombos was being on Helmsar, so we're like, oh well, Scottish is making the right decision going right to Pod. She's going to get the Bombos medallion. They can go back to Meyer whenever. So yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, I was fully ready to dip Meyer as well. I got bombos and I was like, I'm gonna go and dip Meyer because we're just Samaria. I love to be, but in Meyer.
Yeah,
And we were going back and forth as to, honestly, we were like, what's the best thing for us to do next? And then Zen was just, it's a purple chest. It's like, let's just go then.
Yeah, that overworld checks really worked out because at that point, the two of you had almost cleared the entire game from what you could actually find. And you were... So OK Game had quite a few checks left to do at that point, which they did before they actually find the cane. Yeah. So unfortunately, the Lost Locationeers were a bit more effective in their routing. But at that point, I think Xenarcane had 3 dungeons done, and I got 1.
It's like 3 or 4. Yeah, it's really like Xenarcane, despite being like at that point like last in terms of dungeon clears, just like it's like, all right, let's go into a dungeon rush mode, and was able to just bring it all back and actually end up being the first clear. So like really, like that's that right there. It's just like, well, you just flip the switch, be like, all right, let's go real fast, clear all the dungeons, and did really a good job of it.
Oh, that's going to be awesome to watch back and see the different approaches to routing and to splitting up duties. Yeah, 2C and I kind of bounced things back and forth, but also spent a good amount of time on this one, kind of following in each other's footsteps.
Yeah, this one definitely requires a certain amount of overlap of you. But yeah, it's
yeah. Well, it was a really fun seat. It was really enjoyable to play, and honestly, the best part was when 2C and I were, when 2C had just finished Agate 2 and I was just starting Agate 2, and we saw that nobody had finished yet. I said out loud, almost cursing it in retrospect, I guess, but I said that, well, at this point, either we win or there's going to be all 4 of us in Ganon at the same time. So either way, this is a cool finish. As far as I'm concerned, and it certainly was.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. I've never seen one this close either. I don't think I've been part of one this close. It's when you get to the end and you question, it's like, did we actually win this or not?
Yeah, like usually it's pretty obvious because you've got like one team is like first and third finish, like okay, you know you won that one, but when it's first and fourth, and then it's just like times are that close, like oh, I don't know, I can't judge this, I got to calculate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this is the closest co-op race I've seen, let alone been like a part of either racing or on commentary. Either way, this is fantastic to watch.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it was an entertaining race.
Yeah, GG. Maybe we can meet again in playoffs. Here's hoping. But either way, this was a lot of fun. I look forward to watching this back.
Yeah, that would be nice to see the playoffs. GG, and good luck on the next round.
Yeah, you both as well.
Yeah, good luck to you next week as well.
And thank you to all 4 of our winners for putting on a good show for us on the restream. I'm going to put their links in chat. Give them a follow if you like what you see. They're all 4 very good at the game and could definitely appreciate the attention. And thank you also to our crew for this here restream, our trackers, Zita and Zizine, to myself and Titan for having a great commentary. This is a blast to commentate. Had a lot of fun with it. Keep an eye on the schedule as well. You can see what races are planned on being. That's not the schedule. That's the SpeedGaming order schedule. There's another schedule for the league one that's a different event. What's that? I want that page specifically. Let me grab that one. Post one more schedule link for. There you go. That's the other one that'll show you all the other league matches that are planned, regardless of whether they actually have restreams. And if you don't have restreams, you can always load up a multi-Twitch or your favorite multi-stream site and make a little 4-way race and have fun with that. I think that's about it for me. Unless you have any final comments or thoughts for us, Titan, you can take us out.
Yeah, I also would like to thank our admin team for putting this entire tournament together. It is so much work that they do in the background and keeping us all informed and making sure that these races actually occur on stream in such a good fashion. Thank you to our runners, thank you to our trackers, and thank you, Alder, for joining me here today. And thank you, chat, for being with us, being our extra set of eyes. We kind of needed that a few times because we can't keep track of everything. So thank you all for being here. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.